April. We had sampled it in December and we introduced it in April. And now Sucress is a sweetener. It's my response to another, what I consider a product that really isn't ethical or fair. Chemical sunscreens, we need to have a safe, we need to have an effective alternative to them. That's what Soleil is intended to be. When it comes to sugar substitutes or sugar replacements, what most of us don't realize, unless you might have diabetes, then you probably know this, that when you use those sugar replacements or sugar substitutes, they contain sugar. It's sort of bizarre to me that a product that's a sugar replacement and a sugar substitute, and it says 0 calories, non-caloric on them, invariably they have sugar or an alcohol sugar, which has other issues, or some form of carbohydrate like maltodextrin, but they invariably, all of them contain sugar, alcohol sugars, or carbohydrate, which seems
crazy.
Sort of crazy. I was going to use a good word like counterintuitive,
yeah.
But it does seem kind of crazy that these products that are known as sugar substitutes and sugar replacements do that. What we've done that's entirely different, we don't need to add the sugar to kind of, as our bulking or flowing agent and to kind of aid in the flavor of the product, because our stevia extract, non-GMO natural stevia extract, is so good that what we're able to add is an amino acid. And that amino acid was very specifically selected. Not only does that amino acid have a sweet taste, and what amino acids are, they're the structural components of protein. And protein are the desirable forms of nutrients that we want. So glycine, the amino acid that we chose, is a very popular nutritional supplement. Why is it a very popular nutritional supplement? In fact, we have glycine available separately in 500 milligrams in a capsule. But why is glycine a very popular separate nutritional supplement? Because it helps support healthy blood sugar levels. So what better ingredient to use instead of sugar in a sugar replacement than an amino acid that helps support healthy blood sugar levels, and a natural sweetener, a natural high-intensity sweetener that provides the kind of sweetness. In fact, the one thing you have to be wary about with this product, don't use it the same way you'd use a typical sweetener. You'll get to use less, so it becomes even more affordable. So we find it's roughly almost double the sweetness of a typical sweetener packet. But again, this is a product that you're going to truly be able to enjoy a natural sweetener and know that you're doing so without replacing, say, 4 grams of sugar of a normal packet with 1 gram of sugar from a typical sugar replacement or sugar substitute, which is just, to me, as you said, better than me, crazy. It just makes no sense.
I mean, that's why we love having you here, is because who knew, right? Who knew that the sugar substitute actually had sugar in it? Now you can do something that's gonna be good for you. You're gonna love the taste. And this was what you really focused on too, was the taste, to really get it, because some of the other ones are just kind of like, ugh.
And the reason how we discovered this, and even if you wanted to buy the glycine separately, there's a gram of glycine in each packet. So if you're getting 500 grams of glycine, that would be, say, 500 separate capsules of glycine, or actually 1,500 milligram capsules, what am I saying? Those 1,000 capsules would cost you separately anywhere from over $100 to over $200 if you were buying the glycine separately. So that gives a sense. You're getting $100 to $200 of glycine in that $69 supply. You're getting in the $250, you're getting roughly $50 to $100 in glycine, without even considering the most expensive component, which is our stevia, our non-GMO stevia extract, which is even more expensive. So it just shows what an incredible value this is. You're getting with each packet, you're getting a nutritional supplement that supports healthy blood sugar levels without any of the sugar of typical sweeteners, all the typical sweeteners, and you're getting the best tasting non-GMO stevia that's not available in any other packeted sweetener in the world. So it's a great opportunity.
Great opportunity got even greater because we have special pricing on this. So you can see it, whether you do the 100, 250, or the 500 packets, you're gonna have tremendous savings on this. In fact, look at the HSN price on the 500 packets compared to the savings that you're getting today. $30, so almost a half price savings on this. We're gonna ship it to you absolutely free. We have flex payment available for you. But here's what's really interesting. You launched this back in April.
Right.
I think 15,000 flew out the door on that one day visit, okay? 130 reviews, 100 of those reviews are 4 or 5 stars.
Well,
and you know, when you think about people's flavor, the way they taste things, to have that many near perfect reviews, I think that speaks to the quality of the product.
This time of year, whether you put it in iced tea or lemonade, whatever it might be, or a cup of coffee, whatever it might be. And I really expected with this product, as great as it is, I expected a third of the reviews to be 5-star, a third of the reviews to be 1-star, and a third of the reviews to be in the middle. And it'd probably be maybe a 2.8, 2.9 star product, but a third of the folks using it would love it. As it turns out, 80% of the folks who use it absolutely love it. And certainly about 10% are 1-star reviews. People just don't like it. In fact, I think some of the 1-star reviews might even be because it's so much more powerful than a typical sweetener. It's a better value that if you use the same quantity that you might use of NutraSweet or any of the other sweeteners out there, you might think this is too sweet. So you could actually back off and of course it becomes an even better value. And the reason I discovered this, I'd known about this ingredient. I knew about it. It's a very special form of stevia. But where we were originally researching it was to make a non-calorie, non-sugar, non-carb vitamin C beverage, kind of like Emergency, but eliminating all the calories and sugar. And also taking our cranberry product and making a cranberry beverage. So if you want to do something healthy for your urinary tract and bladder, you could have a beverage, but you could have that cranberry beverage, but as we always say, without the calories, without all the sugar that comes in a cranberry beverage. So that's when I discovered it. And the beverages were incredible, and we'll be introducing them in the future, that I thought, how remarkable this would be as a natural sweetener, and that's exactly what we accomplished. But I wouldn't do it using the sugar that other companies do. They use a gram of sugar or a gram of sugar alcohols or 2 grams of sugar alcohols or carbohydrate. We don't do that. Not only do you get the best natural non-GMO stevia sweetener, but you get it with an amino acid, so no carb, no sugar, an amino acid that also helps to support healthy blood sugar levels. So that's what all of us want. So it's a natural sweetener that provides the kind of benefits we all seek.
So I know this comes in packets, so
yes.
Can I cook with this, or is it primarily for beverages?
You can cook with it. It depends upon what you're cooking. We're working on making a bulk version. A bulk version is a little bit different because if someone was using it to bake a cake or cookies, the stevia itself is fine. But sugar behaves in a certain way. So we have to make sure that we put together the product so that when you substitute it in for a normal baking recipe, it would still work. But certainly you could add this to things as long as you're not relying it to behave like sugar when you cook something. And sugar browns and does certain things that are very particular. But we're working on that for a bulk version.
Well, here's what we have worked on, your very special pricing for today that we have available for you. Again, these are going to be your choices, 100, 250, and 500 packets. With the 500 packets, look at the savings on that, almost a half price savings. You save $30 on it. We do have 3 flex payments available on that as well. So definitely, if you can, get it home and try it. I think that you are going to absolutely love the flavor of that. So now then, those were some of the newest in the lineup, but now we're gonna move on